Resilient. 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 Say it. Resilient. Say it. Resilient. Resilient. As a native, I'm sick of the word resilient. Most of the publicity we get is always around the damaged or deficit perspective. So when they're trying to do us a favor, then it's like the flip side of that is they're resilient. It's like y'all are newspaper reporters and TV reporters. You studied the English language for 4 years, Dona years, and that's all you got in that mental lexicon? In that mental word bank is resilient in all its forms? Resiliency. Resilient. Start making up forms. Resilientness. Resiliency. Resilient able. It's like their whole goal when interviewing a native is to try to get them to say resilient so then they can put it in their title or in their opening on their little news segment on TV. That's an interesting story, Robert. What would you say, one word, adjective, starts with R, that sums up your stories and all of the obstacles when you got knocked down, but what you kept going? If you could sum it up in what word, what would that be? I don't know. Grinding? I kept grinding. That's a great word too, but I'm thinking of a different word. I don't know, it's tough to summarize my story in one word. I guess throughout it all I was grateful. No, that's not it. Is there another word that rhymes with bazilliant, but with a R that you might want to go with? I know what you're trying to do. Stop. I'm not going to say that word. I'm sick of that word. Just try it, Robert. You might like the way it feels. Are we done? Are we done here? Come on, Robert. You know you want to say it. And then their lead into their story. Robert's story is one of resiliency. He's resilient. He shows resilientness in everything he does. He's consistent with his resiliency. You might even call him consistency. He displays consistency. And they also have the nerve to bring our spirits into their little resiliency games. He has a resilient spirit. All I'm saying, fam, is there are more adjectives to use. There's a different way to tell our stories. It doesn't have to be all the poverty porn BS. And can we get over the word resilient? Please stop using it. Please.